Hi everyone, it's Kino here. Welcome to this Feel Good Flow class. This is a perfect practice if you're looking to start your day off in the right way, but also a good practice if you want to end your day with a really powerful sense of connection. So let's get started in a comfortable seated position. Close the eyes, let's bring the hands together. A long, deep breath in. As you exhale, let's rest the hands down. Allow yourself a moment of mindfulness to tune in. Feel your breath, the feeling of the inflowing and the outgoing breath. Tune into the body with whatever sensations and the muscles and the skin and the energy of the body with whatever's present. Observe the quality of the mind and the emotions. If there are any things which are bothering you or any things which are elevating you right now, just be aware and acknowledge the state of what is. Then a long, deep breath in. And as you exhale, let's open the eyes. And we are going to begin on the hands and knees. So let's come on over to the hands and knees. Start off in kind of a nice loose tabletop position. Hands shoulder width apart, the knees hips width apart. Then let's just kind of start swaying the hips from side to side. Nice, take it easy, nothing to prove, all right? Just taking the moment to kind of build up a good vibration in the body. And now let's roll through the hip joint. So sometimes it can be useful to take the hips a little wider, all the way over to the right side. Roll through the front of the hip, left side. Roll again. We're going to do again to the right side. Roll. Nice. Looking good. Let's do one more. Over to the right side. Roll through the front of the hip and around. Good. Switch directions. Over to the left side. Let's roll through the front of the hip. Over to the right side. All the way over to the left and roll through the front of the hip. Nice. One more time. Again, let's roll over to the left. Back to the center. Walk the knees a little bit in. Then we're going to curl the toes under. Make sure the hands stay shoulder width apart. You can kind of rock a little from side to side to get the feeling in the shoulders and feel the hips. On the next breath in, let's inhale and send the hips back and up. We're now in downward facing dog. Good job. Let's stay for 1, 2. I'm going to bend the knees a little. Feel welcome. 3. Very good. Keep it steady. 4. Almost there. 5. Switch the gaze lightly forward and inhale. Step your right foot forward. Exhale. Sink the left knee down. We're going to come into Anjaneyasana or the Crescent lunge. Come up onto your fingertips for a moment and then inhale. Reach up and forward. Let's stay for 5 breaths. So we have 1. Deep breath in, deep breath out. That's good. 2. Keep it steady. 3, keep reaching, nice. Open the front of the left hip. 4, very good, we're almost there. 5, exhale, we take the hands down. Let's curl the left toes under and inhale, back to downward facing dog. Good. Stay there again. We'll stay for 2 breaths to settle. Feel the shoulders, feel the hips. Let's make a commitment to just accept and be at peace with the body. No matter what shape of the asanas seem to be accessible for today, switch the gaze forward and inhale. Step the left foot forward and let's sink that right knee down. Come up onto the fingertips. We can point the right toes. Draw the navel in. Then externally rotate the shoulders and lift. Nice. Deep breaths. Open the front of the right hip. Very good. And we have 1, 2. That's it. Keep breathing. 3, we can gaze forward, or maybe you can explore pressing the palms. 4, almost there. 5, exhale, we take the hands down. Let's curl the right toes under, and then inhale, step it on back to your downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, let's walk half the distance in, gently bend the knees, hold onto your big toes. This is Padangusthasana. Straighten the arms, the hips are backing up, and then exhale, fold. 5 deep breaths. 1,
2. Keep the navel in. Keep leaning forward. 3. Shoulder blades start to move away from the ears. 4. Almost there. 5. Inhale. We straighten the arms. Exhale here. Remove your hands, taking the hands on the ground. Walk your feet lightly in. Let's sink down through the heels. Come up onto your fingertips. The navel draws in. Now inhale, raise the arms. We're in Utkatasana. This is chair pose. We'll stay for 1. Deep breath in, deep breath out. 2. Tap into that inner sense of joy, a little bit of cheerfulness for this moment that we're sharing, the ability to breathe, to connect, to feel a sense of aliveness for 4. We'll do 1 more. So look for those sensations which are uncomfortable. And then that's aliveness. That's like life and vitality moving in through the body. Let's do 1 more breath. 5. Exhale, chest to the knees. Fold forward. Straighten the legs. Inhale, lift the center of the chest. Let it rise forward and up. Take the hands on the ground. Let's inhale back to plank. Give me 5 breaths in plank. So we got 1, 2. Very good. 3. Pivot a little forward, that's good. 4, almost there. 5, exhale, bend your elbows all the way down. Point the feet. Come on up into cobra position. Good. Breathe in, deep breath in, and a deep breath out. And we have 1. Good job. Keep it steady. 2, 3. Nice deep breaths. 4. Almost there. 5, walk your hands back. Let's keep the elbows a little bent and lift the chest a little away from the hips, and then again bend. Exhale, go down. Inhale again, lift the chest, come forward. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Very good. From downward facing dog, let's inhale, step your right foot a little forward, not all the way forward. Then come up onto the tip of your left foot, and then let's externally rotate the left hip joint. Come onto your fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. From here, interlace your fingers behind the back and roll the shoulders forward. Good. So we're doing a little hybrid pose here, somewhere halfway between Parsvottanasana and our wide leg forward fold. So just keep it steady for 2, 3, lean forward. 4, nice. How about 1 more breath? Very good. 5, release your hands. Take the hands on the ground. I'd like you to pivot forward again. So we lean forward, more forward, until you can walk the hands again forward. Your left foot comes off the ground and reach it back. Come up onto your fingertips. And you can stay here, or you can take the hands off the ground. Try prayer position, and we are in warrior 3 or Dikasana position. Hold for 5 breaths. And we have 1, 2, explore, 3, 4, almost there. 5, take the hands flat on the ground. Let's bend the right knee. And then exhale, let's sink that left heel down. Widen the feet if you need to. And inhale, come all the way up. Warrior 1. 1. Deep breath in, deep breath out. 2. Good, and we can gaze forward if that feels better. 3. Good. Let the whole movement work through the body. 4. Almost there. 1 more breath. 5. Exhale, hands down. Spin the left toes forward. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Switch the gaze forward. Let's step that left foot a little forward. Come up onto the tip of the right toes. Slide it a little forward, and then exhale down. You can keep the fingers on the ground and fold, or we can try that hybrid to interlace the fingers and roll the shoulders forward. For 1, keep the navel in. Try to keep space around the left hip even as you fold forward. For 4, almost there. 5, take the hands down on the ground. Pivot so much forward so the weight starts to come off and we have to walk the hands forward. And inhale, your right leg comes back and lift the center of the chest. Good. Hold. 1. You can stay here gazing down, or you want to try hands in prayer, or to extend the arms for our warrior 3 positions. 3. Good. Keep breathing. 4. Almost there. 5. Hands flat. We bend the left knee. Reach back, reach back. Find the toe contact with the ground. Externally rotate. Widen the legs a little, the feet a little if we need to. And then inhale all the way up. 1. Right, so we're in warrior 1 on that left side, looking good. 2, you want to be feeling good. 3, 4, nice, almost there. 5, exhale, let's take the hands down. Spin forward, find your plank. Good, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing. Now we're gonna come through to seated position. I want you to cross your feet. Exhale, sit down. And then let's straighten out the legs. That's good. Okay, take a moment here. Now, shoulder blades roll down the back. We're gonna flex the feet. And we breathe 5 times. 1, this is Dandasana position. 2, 3, steady breathing. 4, almost there. 5, now pivot forward, hands to the ankles or maybe hands to your big toes. Inhale, we get a big breath in, and now exhale, fold. That's good for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the center of the chest. Exhale here. Reach back, bend the knees. Let's take reverse tabletop position. Inhale, let's lift the hips up and forward and hold. 1, 2, keep lifting, keep breathing. 3, 4, almost there. 5, exhale, sink the hips down, then extend the legs. We're gonna take the legs into a little bit of a V shape. You might wanna use the blocks for a little support from the chest here, depending on your level of flexibility. So now inhale, prepare. Exhale, find a chest contact with 1 block or with 2 blocks, and let's come on down. Maybe you don't need the blocks, then it's not mandatory, but since we were there, we may as well try to use them sometime. So inhale again, and then exhale. This is Upavishta Konasana. Let's hold for 1, 2, steady breathing. If you want the chest to take the weight, not the chin, you could put the forehead down as well if that works. So it's the chest or the forehead, but try not to let the chin take the weight. Look at the nose tip, deep breaths for 4, 5. Inhale, lift the center of the chest up, and then exhale here. All right, now we're gonna lean back. I want you to bend the knees and just look for a balance point. Good, now bring the knees together and Navasana position, hold. So we can hold onto the ankles if Navasana is difficult, or we can keep the knees bent and hold underneath the knees. And now let's stay 5 breaths. So we got 1, deep breath in, deep breath out. 2, find your variation, find what works for you. 3, that's good. 4, almost there. 5, cross your feet underneath you. Walk the hands forward. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Switch again, the gaze forward, cross the feet. Exhale, sit down. Now we're gonna lie all the way down, so I want you to roll your spine gently down. That's good. Now we're gonna go for simple bridge position. So we did reverse tabletop. Simple bridge is a little bit like the reclining version of the same asana. So hands on the ground, lift the pelvis, roll the shoulder blades underneath each other, and then inhale, lift the pelvis up. Stay 5 breaths. So we got 1, 2, 3, easy does it. 4, almost there. 5, exhale, let's take it down. Good job. Draw the knees up into the chest, giving a little squeeze in. Stay right here. Then let's extend the right leg, and now we move into reclining twist. Exhale, left knee crosses over the center line. Inhale, lift the left arm up, and then exhale, let's spiral that open. Good. 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, steady deep breathing. 4,
5. Inhale back to the center. Keep the left knee in, then bring that right one all the way in. Exhale, extend the left leg. Then another big breath in, and as you exhale, let's roll over. Find your reclining twist position again. Take a moment and settle yourself in the posture. Right. Then inhale, lift your right arm up, and then exhale, spiral open. If the hand doesn't feel comfortable on the ground, sometimes reaching over for the blocks could be useful. Otherwise, just reach the hand wherever it's comfortable. Good. 5 deep breaths. 1. 2. No force. 3. Start to wind down a little bit. 4. And 5. Inhale, come all the way back into the center. And then gently bend the knees into constructive rest position. Find your sacrum settled onto the ground. And then let the legs move away from each other. Lie down and take rest. Allow yourself to tune into that state of cheerfulness, what is called in Sanskrit saumanasya, a cheerful disposition. And tune into that as a vibration, a sort of welcome embrace of all that is. Whatever practice the body was able to do today, whatever thoughts, whatever challenges, whatever accomplishments, whatever difficulties, whatever moments of ease. Allow yourself to remain cheerful, accepting, even joyful about all that is. And then a long, deep breath in, we start to reawaken, moving through a little stretch or movement that feels right for you. As you exhale, we'll bend the knees all the way up into the chest. Exhale, we'll roll over onto the side. And then inhale, find the way all the way back up. Take a moment and again settle. Feel your breath, your body, your mind, acknowledging the goodness that shines forth from within. Hands come together. A long, deep breath in. As you exhale, softly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me on this practice. May be happy, may be peaceful, may be filled with love.